Many YouTube advertisers launch their campaign the same way. They put together a crisp video ad, perfect messaging, they upload it on the platform, they diffuse it and target their audience, and they state why their product or service is the best thing since sliced bread. But there is a vast difference between the number of leads that one advertiser gets versus an experienced advertiser. And one of the biggest levers here is your landing page or funnel. You need a well-optimized landing page that moves the needle, that moves them along the funnel. So stick around, because in today's video, we're gonna break down how to put together a landing page that's fully optimized to get the person who clicked on your YouTube ad from a prospect to a customer. Okay, so we're gonna be sharing 5 actionable steps that you can start on right away to improve your landing page conversion rate and increase your leads and sales. So we're gonna start with step number 1, which is analyze your audience. So before making any changes to your landing page, what you want to do is analyze your data. Now, make sure you have an analytics tool set up on your landing page and funnel so you can actually measure different aspects of your user customer journey, right? So that's demographics, right? The behavior, how long are they staying on your landing page? Are they bouncing right away? And as well as demographic criteria, their interests, their age, the different aspects that can help you make different decisions within your targeting and your ad. One important question that you want to ask yourself is, what is the initial opt-in rate? So many of you may be watching this and you haven't really done any tests. So you want to definitely put that to the test first, send some traffic and see what your initial opt-in rate. There's different benchmarks depending on the verticals that you're advertising in, but you want to go through a rule of thumb. If anything that's over 15%, everything that's over 20% is ideal for you to be at from an opt-in rate perspective. Analyzing the data that we just mentioned is going to help you improve your opt-in rates. It's going to help you understand what messaging resonates better with your audience, because if you have an ad that is bringing people to your landing page, but then your funnel is not doing the justice for that ad click, right? Because you sold the ad click, right? You promised them something and they get on the landing page and it's not resonating. Guess what? People are gonna bounce. They're not gonna opt in, right? So that's very important for you to analyze. Remember this: high bounce rate, low conversion rate, it usually means something's off, right? Whether it's your messaging to audience congruency, that is something that you must work on ASAP.
Hey, really quickly, if you are somebody that's looking to get into YouTube ads, whether you wanna do it yourself or you want it completely done for you, what I recommend is that you go down to the description of this video and click on the top link. What that will allow you to do is book a free strategy session with somebody on our team where we will sit down with you completely for free and see if YouTube ads make sense for your business. And with that, let's jump back into the video.
Step 2, optimize your landing page copy, especially your headline. Every element that goes on your landing page copy, it serves a function, right? So your headline, it entices the person to actually stay on the page. The copy acquaints them to your offer, and the testimonial reassures the success that they will have by taking you up on their offer. The lead capture obviously collects the customer information, and that call to action button, if they click through, it gets you the conversion that you're looking for. There's one thing that's very crucial here, and I'm speaking from a media buying perspective. I am not a copywriter, even though I do know some copy, but it's very, very important. There's no matter how good of a media buying process you have, no matter how good of an ad you have, if your landing page copy, especially your headline, if it's not congruent, it doesn't meet these 3 things, right? So if you don't have clarity, relevance, and empathy on that copy, then it's not gonna work, right? You're not gonna move the needle. It's not gonna move that person from, not knowing your brand, not trusting your brand, to being able to convert into a customer. So you need to have these 3 things. Again, I'm gonna go through them again: clarity, relevance, and empathy. So clarity, it has to be concise. Don't beat around the bush. Don't be using metaphors on your headline. It has to be very direct on what they're going to get. Usually it's, solving a specific pain point, right? Or you're promising a solution to a problem. And that's what gets people's attention to continue reading on and staying on your landing page. How did this person land on your landing page, right? They clicked a Facebook ad. Was it a Google search ad, display ad, YouTube ad? That's important. So if they click the YouTube ad, is the ad messaging on that YouTube ad congruent with your headline on your landing page? Is there a message match there? That is very crucial because you wanted to deliver on that promise. Remember, if you sold them on the click, they're likely wanting that particular promise. They want that solution, right? So if you, let's say, are a coach, accountability coach, been looking into those are really good. Accountability coach, let's say, for business owners, right? And CEOs or agency owners. So let's say this person, the messaging is, hey, sign up for our free training on how you can stay focused on your task most of the time, right? So if the messaging is around staying focused on tasks and completing things faster, saving you time, money, right? Then your headline needs to be relevant to that, and not necessarily, give them the offer right away. You want to provide, let's say, that second step of that promise, right? Of that solution, of that pain point. So that is something that is very crucial when it comes to converting a lead into a customer, or let's say a user that clicked an ad into a potential lead. So in layman's terms, it goes back to this, okay? If you have an ad where you're promising them a free training and you get to your landing page and there is no free training word or density on your landing page whatsoever, that customer is going to bounce, or that potential lead is going to bounce. So you want to make it as relevant as possible. Okay, empathy, right? So we're talking about the headline still here. So empathy on the headline, you basically want to make it solution centric, right? So, or problem centric rather, and provide that solution to that specific problem or pain point that the user is going through, that they're wanting to solve, and they saw your ad and they're like, hey, you know what, this might be a solution for me. So you want to be empathetic on your with your headline copy. Okay, step 3, simplifying your page. Your landing page should be simple and easy to navigate. Okay, avoid any clustered designs, long form copy. All these things can get people to bounce your page right away. Okay, you want to have a nice design, but nothing that is going to distract from your main message. Your message has to be concise, to the point, and channeling them down right into what that action is that you want them to take. You can use images and videos to break up the text that are also relevant and basically make it a little bit more appealing for people to just kind of digest the information. So you're adding that visual interest, right? So, and one of the important things, and this is going to segue into step number 4, is you want to add visuals to your page, right? If you have video, that's already been proven to increase your conversion rates by a specific percentage, right? It varies per, like I said, per niche, per vertical, but adding a video to your landing page will improve, right? There's that trust factor, and you want to make sure that it's also high quality video. And again, the images that you add on there, that they're also high quality as well. Okay, and step number 5, it's social proofing. Okay, so social proofing is you want to have testimonials. So a lot of landing pages nowadays, they have like text testimonials, and that's okay, right? It's better than nothing. And there's particular designs, you show the 5 stars, and they're short, bite-sized testimonial text that you add. You can see that people add a little carousel type of style. Typically, a good landing page with testimonials that do the selling or that do that social proofing is their video, right? If you can get your hands on customer video, customer testimonials, that's even better. It will impact, or that impact will go greater into your user's mind to say, okay, you know what, other people are doing this, I'm going to trust this offer. It just increases their trust factor. So if you can get your hands on video testimonials, it's ideal. If you have Google reviews, if you have specific reviews online like Trustpilot, customer reviews online, and you're able to integrate them on your landing page, go with it, right? Go for that, because you do need testimonials for that social proof. That's that final, that final indent there in the journey of people just, let's say, considering your offer, right? So if they're in that top/middle of the funnel stage where they're just considering your offer, they see the value, but those testimonials can definitely move them along the funnel. Okay, and then final step is test and iterate. Okay, this is a bonus step here, but you guys all know this. If you're not testing different things, you're not gonna learn, right? So remember the Albert Einstein quote, if you do the same thing every day to expect different results, that's the definition of insanity. So with media buying, it's no different. And with improving your landing page conversion rate, there's no difference as well. If you don't have a great conversion rate, what you need to do is change something up and test it. Change and test, right? So test and iterate, that is one of the golden rules of media buying and making offers work online. So you want to test your headline. Okay, if you come up with 5 different variations, 10 different variations of headlines, you want to test them out. We have different methodologies for testing this. If you're interested in learning about this, or if you need help, let's say a done with you type of approach for media buying, right, for testing your offers online, book a call rather. On the description below, you'll see a link there. You can go through booking a call with us, and we'll be more than happy to go over your offer and see if you're a fit for our done with you offer. Okay, so going back to what we're talking about here, you need to test different messaging, images, videos, VSL, like if you have a webinar, if you have a video sales letter, you want to test, A and B test these ideas. That is one of the most important things that you can do with this. So let's do a quick recap here. So remember to analyze your audience. That's step one. Optimize your copy, especially your headline, make it nice and clear, concise, okay, relevant, and empathetic. Simplify your page, make it easy to navigate, channel them down to the action that you desire to take. Don't have this long form text on it. Also, just make it very, very clear, the messaging. Deliver on your promise that you had on the ad. Step four, remember to add social proofing. You want to add testimonials, hopefully video testimonials or text testimonials on your page. And finally, test and iterate, okay? A and B test everything, headlines, images, video, the video that you want to include on the landing page. So that is part of the process until you actually dial it in. But this is the best way for you to improve your conversion rate if you're running YouTube ads, even on any other platform. This is a great way for you guys to improve on your results, is keeping all these steps in mind and iterating until you get the results that you're looking for. Okay, so that's all we have time for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications to get notified once we drop off some more video advertising knowledge your way. And we'll see you on the next one.